Okay, so this is just a quick little video. If you're a long time channel viewer, you'll know that I lost my drone in a tree not long ago. I did manage to get it back, but in the meantime I'd bought a new one, an identical one, and I'm selling off the old one. So here's the new one. And today what we're going to do is just simply put propellers on it, because this has never had props on it. So we need two of the A type and two of the B type. They are left and right hand screws, because in order for a drone to balance its lateral and horizontal forces out, the opposite propellers need to turn in opposite directions. So we're just going to go over how we put the propellers on. We're going to pop the little foam pads off, and you'll notice there's orange and there's black. So it's as simple as orange to orange and black to black, and I'll show you why that is the case. This is a B type propeller. I'm going to pop that out of here, and we're going to note that it just has black there. If we take an A type propeller here, you'll notice it'll have a little orange ring on it. That is there for a reason. See, you'll notice a little orange ring as opposed to the one that doesn't have one. We fold it out like this. The orange ring goes on the orange one, and if you can see here, we will zoom in slightly. You'll see here that you don't just push down here, rotate it till there's a little square slot, push it in, then rotate it back till it comes to a stop, and your propeller is securely in. Then you can fold it up. Do the same thing for the other propeller as well. Rotate that in, and then we'll do the other two here. Alright, we're back on the other side again. Orange propeller here, clip you on. A black propeller, we clip you on here. There we go. This is the Air 2S, by the way. Also, before you fly, you need to peel this sticky bit off and take the gimbal guard off. It pops out from the back and folds forward. In fact, I might do that now before I forget when I'm in the field. I'm going to use a spudger here just to get my hand under here carefully and peel this up. It's the equivalent of a remove before flight tag, much like these things. Basically, you give it a little squeeze here and it will pop out and fold up that way. When you want to put it back on, you fold it back that way. We're going to change the filter on this for a moment and come right back. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do, I have a custom set of filters that are not the factory ones, and I took the circular polarizer and glued an ND filter to it off one of the others. This gives me a combined ND and circular polarizer, which for filming over water and in Australia in the bright sunlight is quite a nice, gives quite a nice effect. There's some of these little plastic things on the gimbal that are still here. Let's peel those off. Scratch guards. Now we want to take the gimbal here and rotate gently in that direction. This one's just an empty filter, it's just like a shroud. Now these only go on one way, so we will clip this on and rotate. If you can see, we clip on and then we rotate and go click. But that appears to be on the wrong way, so let's go the right way. Not sure why they did things that way, but I guess so the logo can be always in the right spot. And yes, the first time you put these on, it takes a little bit just to... There we go, I found the right spot. It's like a USB port, you know, 25% chance of getting it right, but the minimum number of attempts is 3. Okay, I think there are little magnets in these ones too. That's some of what helps with it. Anyway, that is our new filter that's on there. So we're going to put this back on like so, and so it travels safely. Alright, we're looking fairly good, and the one thing with these drones, they don't have proximity sensing on the side, which is what caused me to crash it for the first time in 3 years. There's little scratch guards on either side there. We're going to pull these off. But yes, I've had one of these exact drones for the past 3 years, and I think DJI will only do insurance for a certain number of years on a new drone. They don't indefinitely renew it. So yeah, when this one had a flyaway event, I realized that wasn't insured. So by selling the old one on at a lower cost, somebody else gets a good life out of it, and I get the time to have some fun with the new one and still be insured. So let's see you on the next one, and I hope it was an interesting video.